jungles. They knew that my mother would raise an 8, born from the bottom. It's true that the gutter don't make mistakes. I got the formula, make it euphoria. Honoria, on a run eating, creeping in Florida. I ain't even applauding you. These two hands come together. No one remembers the thought of you. Visions of staircases and rooftops, and even in rare cases, mask off, got bare faces for new ops. Trigger the worst when I come up big in the verse. You can hear the traces of Tupac. We deep in the trenches, but so poised. I realize the emptiest of minds make the most noise. We dope boys, but move so meticulous. Belichick drawing plays for viciousness. Now you know what the mission is.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my clique. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop, and I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud boos for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why yo dropped the math. Go against the
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets in Houston. And the big fella, Alex R, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
It's good from long range. Lillard's got the first 3 points tonight for the Raptors. Deflects the pass. The screen from Thompson. From outside the arc. Clock is at 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Young's shot is off.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
And oh, Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Lillard throws it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And here are the Raptors now. Lillard surveying the D. Thompson for the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 6.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Here's Young. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a miss there on the triple. Young up top. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That was a cold answer from Young. Nice trade with the immediate response.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Here's Lillard with the drive. And Lillard throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
The screen from Thompson. Fires the 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Thompson's got 9.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Jones slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing. Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Lillard again. And then Lillard slams it in.
On the drive, Lillard can be so quick, making it hard to cut him off.
Inside. Here's Holmgren. Will it go? And the dunk by Holmgren.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the skill level Damian Lillard plays at is almost unbelievable. His shot is so polished. His passes are so smart. Dame is truly elite.
For 3, Murray. And so it's the Toronto Raptors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
First team foul.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those... Whoa!
Goes to Derek Jones.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard.
Thanks, guys. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back over to you, Kevin.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Saw.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Toronto leading by 19 points. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
On the wing, Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
Pass to Saw. Back to Holmgren. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. On the wing, Thompson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Thompson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors. High post Young. Pass to Saw. Porzingis with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
So good in the open court. Lillard able to convert on the break.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Lillard attacking. Out to Thompson. Pass to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. A three-pointer, no good. Young looking it over. Now Sarr. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
And Sarr throws it down.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Young is double. It's stolen by Jones. Now Lillard. He's got 23. Out to Thompson. And there's the drive. Porzingis at the elbow. 4 on the clock. Poked away.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, he's carried them for stretches. What a night for Lillard.
Down low. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Lillard outside. Outside, Jones. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Off target from outside. Here's Young. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Raptors. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Pass to Kennard. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Sarr. Back to Young. Now Sarr. To the paint. Stolen. Porter with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And Porter, here we go. Can't hit from in close.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss. Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Right wing. Pass to Kennard. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Watson. Now Holmgren. Now Sarr. Craig defending. Sarr's shot is off. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Porter double team. Pass to Smith. Kennard for three. Connects from three-point range. Kennard's got 6 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Young with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Kennard for three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Young outside. Pass to Holmgren. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 5.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Smith with it. Scoreless thus far. Here's Richard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebound. Oh! Wow.
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Pass to Kennard. A 3-ball. And Czar pulls it down.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, "It's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe." Back over to you guys.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. 6 on the shot clock. Craig. And the Raptors hit again from deep. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
3 points.
The shot's good from Kennard.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Holmgren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
And it's the Raptors' ball. .44 seconds left in the third. Left side, Porter. Pass to Craig. And stolen by Czar. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Got to be more careful passing in Czar's airspace. That wingspan, the anticipation, that's what got him out on the break.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's looking for Thibault and finds him. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Young's shot is off. Left side, Porter. Kennard for 3. And so it's Toronto with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Toronto has possession. To the middle. Out to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Murray outside. Thompson for 3.
Klay Thompson.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Raptors moving the ball around. Takes a 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Personal foul.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Thompson left side. Holmgren with the steal. Young from outside. They get it back. Can't get the putback. Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Jones. And again, it's Toronto with a three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And stolen by Lillard. There's the drive. And they get it back.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Watson. Back to Young. Now Sarr. And Jones sends it back. Driving in. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Raptors. Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Thibault. Thibault can't get it to go.
Second personal foul.
Thompson right side. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Thompson's got 30.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And stolen by Thompson. For three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lillard.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
6 to shoot. Young from outside. Another miss by Young.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Lillard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight